everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I am here to talk about the thing that people have been talking about all last week since the She-Hulk show premiered, which is, what is up with that ship, and is there a World War Hulk movie / show on the way? Now, I'm going to up top talk about rumors. None of this is confirmed, none of this has been, 100% shot down, but none of this has been confirmed, none of this has been, given any real credence by anybody. Not like it's about it's stuff that's out there, rumor mill things. But the rumor is that Marvel Studios / Disney have tried and maybe have succeeded in getting the not theatrical distribution rights back from Universal. Because some people don't know this, and I always tell people, particularly people who get real upset about the Hulk stuff, you have to understand, there's only so much Marvel could do with the Incredible Hulk for like the past, basically for the past 9 years, basically like 10 years. Yeah, for like the past 10 years, there's only a limited amount of stuff that Marvel could do with the Incredible Hulk because they can't legally make an Incredible Hulk, a Hulk movie, because Universal owns the distribution rights. So essentially, Marvel could make a movie, but Universal has to put it out. So obviously, why would you want to, you know what I mean? Like, from a business perspective, now I have seen some assholes, some dumb, idiotic fanboy, broke bitch thinking of, well, why don't they just work with Universal and share the money? See, they're being greedy and that's why we can't get our... Dude, shut the fuck up. That's not how business works. No, why would you, so they don't want to work with Universal and have to share half of the profit of a movie that they made of a character that they crafted and have to share the profit with them just because of some deal that was made before the studio was even made, before the studio even existed. So so the only way around that is to put the Hulk in other movies, the Avengers movies, Thor Love and Thunder, not Thor Love and Thunder, Thor Ragnarok, now She-Hulk. Now, granted, I do not know if that distribution thing extends to TV, because the mere fact that they were even able to make She-Hulk kind of says that it doesn't extend to TV, but it'd be so expensive to do an Incredible Hulk show on TV. So I'm not sure, but that's the big reason why the Hulk hasn't had a second movie, why the Hulk story is in the background, why frankly they rushed the Hulk's arc, because they could not make an Incredible Hulk movie. And they cannot just keep slamming his story in the back of other people's movies. So they're just like, let's just wrap this shit up with Endgame. And if we come back to it, we come back to it. The beauty of the MCU, which is something that some people don't really understand and even recognize even to this day, is that while there's not actually a plan. There is an outline. You know what I mean? There is an idea of a plan with so much wiggle room inside. So, I guarantee you, when Endgame was done, was wrapped up, was filmed, they had no idea, not really, what they were going to do with the Incredible Hulk. They really didn't. Because they still can't make a movie, and they probably hadn't had the idea to make She-Hulk yet. So, they had no idea what they were going to do. Disney Plus launched, and they got this opportunity to do She-Hulk and whatnot. So that kind of opened up the use the Hulk. And the great thing is, in the first episode of She-Hulk, explore more about the Hulk's origins, about him as a person, and about the way he feels. But Marvel has been hamstrung, and that's why I've never I've often said, and I've said this on my channel before, I've done a couple videos about the Hulk, that all Hulk stories are leading in one way or another to Smart Hulk, in one way or another, a form of Smart Hulk. What was that character he became? Was it Maestro, or I can't remember the name of the character when he was evil and he was Smart Hulk. Either way, fix it. All forms of Bruce Banner / Hulk stories are all leading to him, logically, him finding coexistence with himself and becoming Smart Hulk in some shape or fashion. So, you know, but it's just like, and I think the reason people have such beef with it is because, and I agree with people on this, is that they didn't show it. They kind of sped through it. Like, there's an entire arc here that we never got to see. But at the same time, while I can agree that that's shitty and that kind of made it, and I understand people being upset, there's not much they could have done other than slamming that in the back of someone else's movie, and then we'd be like, well, why the fuck are we came here to watch a movie about, you know, let's say they slammed in the back of like Black Widow's movie, but we came here to watch Black Widow, and what the fuck's happening with Bruce? So I digress. The rumor is they may have gotten the rights back. Also, the rumor is that his son Scar, that from the Planet Hulk comics, may appear in She-Hulk. And there has been rumors about a World War Hulk movie for quite some time. Obviously, a ship from Sakaar showing up and, you know, making them crash, and him saying he's got to investigate that, and they were sending a message to him, what's going on? We haven't seen that trash planet. We haven't seen that planet since, you know, the rebellion and the Grand Master got overthrown. We don't know what's going on over there. So that is interesting. And a lot of people think that Scar's in the ship. A lot of people think that this is setting up this huge World War Hulk event. Personally, and you know, to be fair, there's a lot of evidence. Not only are there those rumors, not only is it the ship, but then Marvel themselves, the comic book branch, announces a follow-up sequel to the World War Hulk story. Which, to be fair, I am shocked they didn't do that a long time ago. Like, they usually do follow-ups, and they do a part 2 to everything. They did a part 2 to fucking Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet was Infinity War. They did a part 2 to fucking Civil War 2. They did a part 2 to fucking Secret Wars, was another Secret Wars. I am very shocked that it took them this long to do a follow-up to the World War and World War Hulk storyline. I'm shocked. But, you know, they are. And I don't think, and you know what? I think they might do something like that. I do, but I don't think it's going to be what people are thinking it's going to be. It's not going to be the Hulk going there and raising an army and coming back to Earth and, you know, trying to, like, get vengeance on Earth. No, it's not going to be any of that. It's not going to be that. It's going to be a different type of story. Because I do think that it was very poignant that Jennifer pointed out to Bruce that he's alone, he's here, he doesn't have anyone, he's got her, but, like, that's about it, you know, and she's got her own life to live. He doesn't have any family around. Most of his friends are dead. He's in this isolated bubble out here in the middle of Mexico. Now, granted, it's a beautiful place he's at, but still, he's in this beautiful prison of his own design. And I do think that there's a reason that she kept poking at that fact, and we getting more revealed on his inner loneliness. So I think it's gonna be more like fucking Avatar. I think he is gonna go back to Sakaar. I think it's gonna be more about, I think the world, like, I don't know if they're even gonna call it World War Hulk, because it's not gonna be the same. Like, I'm just curious, like I don't know how they're gonna approach it, because I think all the stuff that's gonna happen is gonna happen on Sakaar. It's not gonna happen on Earth, because they got too much going on. And that's why I've always been kind of skeptical when I heard the, like, World War Hulk. I'm like, dude, they got multiverse shit going on. They got, you know, fucking Skrull, a secret invasion going on down here. Do we really got time to deal with the Hulk going rampage and taking out people? We really ain't got time for that. And one of the big points that made that story so cool was the heroes that he went against, and a lot of them aren't even alive anymore. So I feel like it's basically, like, what they're probably gonna end up doing is an amalgamation on Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, and sort of combining them together, where it is gonna be him going to war on a planet with some powerful beings and taking it over and becoming the ruler of this planet. Maybe it'll be something like that. That could be cool. But I don't personally think, if they do this, I just can't see how they could make, like, at this point in the MCU, right here, right now. Now, they had announced, like, a World War Hulk movie as, like, the second movie in Phase 4. I'd be like, okay. Like, you can do that because everything's all over the place and heroes would have to come back to try to fight him. If they announced it after, you know, the big events of Secret Wars and stuff, okay. But I'm just not sure if it makes any sense, and there's nowhere to put it that would make sense. They've already announced all the movies, so there's just like, you know, it's gonna be a World War Hulk show where he's fighting every fucking hero? No. If you're gonna do a World War Hulk, you would do it as a movie, and they're not gonna be, and either they can't do it as a movie or they're not gonna do it as a movie. So I personally think that there is something coming for the Hulk. Is it gonna be the comic book version of World War Hulk? Probably not. I would go on a limb and say I highly doubt it. But it'll probably be something that's a close amalgamation of Planet Hulk. A more close, like, but not the actual Coliseum part, but the part about them taking over and about him becoming the ruler of the planet and whatnot. And maybe he has to go to war with some other guy on the planet for domination over the planet. Like, it's gonna be something along those lines, I see, personally. Maybe he does have a son. Maybe he does go there and his son Scar is there. I don't know. But either way, I don't think they're gonna do the actual World War, him coming to Earth, fucking up all the superheroes. I don't think they're gonna do that story. Anyways, thank you guys for the Comic Book Show. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. What do you think? Are they gonna do the World War Hulk story, or are they gonna do something a bit different? Or are they gonna do anything at all? I mean, like I said, rumor has it, maybe they got the rights back, but it's still one of those things it's rumor. Who the fuck knows? Anyways, thank you guys for the Comic Book Show. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.